Hey, you guys, come on in. Come on in. Come on in. While y'all are coming in, I'm going to go ahead and share. So hold on. Let me share. Let me share. Hey, you guys. Hey, you guys. Great afternoon. Come on in. Come on in. Y'all, this cough. Oh, my God. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. We getting ready to get started. We getting ready to go in. Hold on. I'm trying to get the word out. Hey, Benita, how are you, gorgeous? Good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, Kathy, how are you, beautiful? Listen, I want y'all to come on in. Make sure you go ahead and share the broadcast. Share the broadcast. Share the broadcast. I got a little time. I got a little time today. I got a little time. Hey, girl. Hey, April. Listen, I'm going to share some things with you guys. And I want you to really pay attention to what I'm saying to you today. Okay? Because I'm going to say some stuff. Some of it people may not like, but that ain't my problem. That's not my problem. It's not my issue. I could care less. I'm going to tell what the Lord loves, and that's the what? Truth, honey. Just going to tell the truth and shame the devil. Hold on, y'all. I really don't even have to do all that. I can just do this, I think. Hold on. Y'all go ahead and share. Let me know who's here and where you're tuning in from. Let me know who's here and where you're tuning in from. I'm trying to put this link in here. Oh, God. It closed up too soon. Let me know who's here and where you are tuning in from. I've got to create this banner, y'all, so bear with me for just 1 second. Meanwhile, be sharing. Get some folks on the line. We're going to have some real talk. We're going to have big girl, big boy talk. And I'm going to share some things with you guys that hopefully will help you navigate through some situations that you'll have to face. Because, listen, a lot of times people don't want to be real about their process. They don't want to be real about what they feel. They don't want to be real about their thoughts and their thought process. So, you start to feel like you're the only one. But I came to let you know you're not the only one today. Okay, so I got that done. Listen. Let me talk to y'all for a second. Hey, Stacy. Hey, Eileen. California in the building. Thank you, Stacy, for sharing. Thank you, April, for sharing. Yes, Benita. So listen, let's have some talk. Real talk. So I have a lot of emotions right now. A lot of emotions going on. A lot of stuff happening around me. We've had loss. Listen, I'm so discombobulated. I'm thinking today was Malachi's birthday. It's tomorrow. So I got to fix that. So now my judge is acting up, right? My judge saboteur is the saboteur that like makes you feel like judge yourself. Sometimes in anticipation of other people judging you. Well, something happened and I was feeling a little judged. Okay, I wasn't feeling a little judged. I was feeling a lot of judged. Okay. And I started feeling away. And let me tell y'all something about me. If you don't get nothing else from me, you're going to get honesty. I was feeling away. And I wanted to just say something. I just wanted to say something, and I'm not talking about just say something on Facebook. I wanted to call somebody and say, listen, I think that's real foul. Like what you said, I think is foul. I want to pick up the phone and say, what you said was foul. You didn't even talk to me. You don't even know what's going on, and you making judgments. I wanted to pick up the phone. I said, calm down. Roll back before you roll up on somebody. Okay? I said, okay. Okay. So I said, well, let me just put a post up, and I'm just going to address it in the post. Okay? So you may have seen my post. And in case you didn't, let me read it to you so that you can hear it for yourself. Okay? I said, pay attention. Someone told me that the people I think are for me and supporting me are secretly laughing behind my back. My response to that is they are where they are supposed to be, behind me. When you understand that people mock what they don't understand but won't be grown enough to deal with their personal childhood traumas, their thoughts or reactions won't be of concern to you. My suggestion is that you stop judging other people's lives, deal with your past, heal, and see if you still have time to be consumed with other people's choices. Meanwhile, keep looking and laughing because God is preparing a table in the presence of my doubters, haters, enemies, and frenemies. Don't move. Stay right there so that you can see real good, because your next declaration and observation will be that only God could do that. And you will be absolutely correct. When God sets the table, all you have to do is eat the cake, anime. Now listen. What I've learned about me is that when my emotional resources are low, it means there's a lot of stuff going on around me, a lot of stuff going on in my life, a lot of emotions, and I'm on high alert, right? Things that I normally would just, let it go, might trigger something. It might hit a nerve. It might hit something. And I'm going to tell y'all something about people. I don't want y'all to get confused about me and social media. I don't want y'all to get confused about the role of social media in my life. And I don't want you to get confused about the people that I'm connected to on social media and who I perceive them as being in my life, right? So what I understand and what I've learned in this process of being an influencer, because I'm an influencer, I influence people's lives, right? I'm Googleable, okay? Look, what I've learned is that people have various places in my life, right? There are those people that if we were to use a house analogy, are on your street. They on your street, they roll down the street, they look over, they wave every now and then. They on the street people, the people that's on your street, right? You have the people that come into your yard, right? They come into your yard, so they're a little bit closer, right? On your property, but they're not in your house. Then you have the porch people. The porch people are the people that can come to the porch. They can sit on the porch with you, but they're not going in your house. The word is that my grandmother would have people and she would keep them, like she would be sitting on her porch, but her door would be locked. And the people couldn't come on her porch. They would be the yard people. Like, You're not getting on my porch, right? When you got on her porch, you had a greater level of intimacy with her. Okay, I don't let you on my porch. But just because you got on the porch don't mean you can come in my house. Then you have the people that cross your threshold and come in your house. They have a little closer relationship. There's a little more intimacy there, right? But they can't go in your bedroom, okay? Bedroom sacred. Now, you're not going in my bedroom, but you can come in the house. Sit in the living room. Might let you go in the kitchen. You can go in the TV room, but you can't go in the bedroom. Then you have the people that you allow into the most intimate spaces of your life, right? Those are the people that you're sick and you'll let them come through the bedroom door and help take care of you. They're the people that you will allow to come in and pray for you, right? But everybody doesn't get that. Everyone doesn't have that access. Be thou not deceived. Listen to me. Be thou not deceived. I am not confused about people's roles in my life. I'm not confused about where people go. I'm not confused about who they are. I'm not confused. And the people that a lot of people think are people that are really close to me are not really close to me. They're not. There are a few people who are really close to me. Those people, and those people alone are the people who can come into that intimate space in my life. And they know all the ins and outs. Everything else is what I give you on social media. And I give you as much as God tells me to give. I give a lot, right? I give a lot. I share a lot, but I don't share everything, but I share a lot, a whole lot, right? Very transparent, very authentic. So what the enemy will do is when God is calling you to a higher level, he will try to get you to resort to tactics of the past. He'll try to trigger those things that he knows got you in the past. And I was triggered. I just want y'all to know I was triggered. I was triggered. What I said, I was triggered. I was. And I was telling my baby, I said, baby, let me tell you what happened. I said, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I said, I'm going live at 5:55. He said, for what? I said, I got some stuff to say. He said, and then he hit me with, your saboteurs are acting up right now. I don't know that you want to do that. And I was like, oh no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I got some stuff to say. I said, okay. All right. I love you. And he walked on out the room. And I realized he was absolutely correct. My saboteurs had kicked in. The judge was beating me up, and I started judging. The judge is judging me. You're going to judge me? Let me judge you back. Because other people don't know some stuff that I know, right? So listen, who you think you're talking to and who you think you're talking about? Sweep around your own porch. Deal with your own stuff. And this is the thing. This is the thing. It becomes challenging. But what we've been talking about, this is the month of love, right? Didn't we talk about it today? You gotta love people anyway. Love them when you don't like them. Love them when they act a fool. Love them when they do crazy stuff, but set boundaries. Okay? So I thought about it. And I said, God, okay, what is the gift in this? You know, we learned this gift technique, right? And the gift technique is you identify the gift in anything that happens in your life so that nothing is automatically bad or automatically good. You got to find the gift in it, right? So I said, what is the gift in this? And do you know what the gift is in this? The gift is that it gave me an opportunity to take what the enemy meant for evil. Okay, catch this. And turn that bad boy around for good. Because all of us have found ourselves in a place where we're feeling a type of way about things that people say about us or ways that people treat us. And it gets personal. At least it feels personal. And we began to get emotional about it. And our first reaction is to lash out. It's our first reaction. But what happens when you can catch yourself? So that you don't do what you normally do, so that you don't do what you would have done in the past, so that you don't fall into traps that the enemy is setting for you. Stacy, yeah, he's speaking my language. That's why the class was important, so that he could speak my language, so that he could say that, and I like, oh, I guess he's right. I am right. You've got to understand that where we're going, people are always going to have something to say. They're going to have judgments that they make. They're going to talk about you. They're going to laugh at you. They're going to do all of that, but they can never be you. They can never do what you do. They can never get where you're going. They can't. So therefore, what do instead? They attack you. Now look, I'm not saying that I am the best thing since sliced bread, although I'm pretty freaking amazing and awesome. I'm not saying that everybody wants to be me, although there are people who most definitely want to be me, or be like me, or do what I do or what I've done, right? But what I am saying is this. Attention is a form of flattery. When people are paying attention to you, when they pay attention to the stuff that's going on in your life, they're paying attention to you. It means that you've caught their eye. And the question becomes, what are you going to do with the eyes that you've caught? Now that I've caught your eye, I've gotten your attention. Let me flip this thing, okay? We're getting ready to start a 7-day fast. 7 days, water fast. Seeking God for guidance, direction, manifestation of God's promises. 7 days going all in. So of course, the enemy wants to throw me off. Of course, he wants me to get distracted. Because if I get distracted, it'll taint my testimony. But if I flip it and I share with you, oh yeah, that's a real thing, right? Those are real feelings. Those are real thoughts. But I can't do that in this season. Then you get to see what it looks like when your saboteurs are intercepted and you stop them. And you say, whoa, I'm going to make a different choice. I'm not saying the choice is easy. I'm not saying it's fun, and I'm not saying it feels good, but it's different. You see, if you want to manifest God's promises in your life, you can't think you can do that just doing any old thing, any kind of way, with a no self-discipline and no self-control. It doesn't work. So what will you do? Will you allow your emotions and your feelings and your saboteurs to rule you? Or will you take control and dominion over what you can control, which is you? I can't control anybody else. Can't control what they think, how they feel, what they believe. And I'm not trying to. What I am going to do is control me. You see, I understand that where God is taking me requires another level of grace, another level of empathy, another level of compassion, another level of patience. And today, my gift is I get to demonstrate that. So, this live is not to air people out, but rather to air me out. To let you know, I almost went down the rabbit hole. I almost got sucked in. I almost got caught up. But Tim and but God. The right person in your life will catch you right before you step into something that you'll probably regret stepping into. When you in the slapping ministry and you feel like you finna slap some folks, they'll tell you, baby, don't slap. Let's pray. They'll help you to understand the need for boundaries and to do things differently or look at things differently. The right person will. The wrong person will agitate you and say, yes, go ahead and do it. Because they like the drama. They like the excitement of it. They like seeing you look like a fool at the end of the day. Who got time for that? I got time today. I got time today to share some lessons. I got time today to talk to you about how you manifest God's promises in your life. I got time today to tell you that 2/22, yes, Wednesday, 2/22, February 22nd, we are learning how to manifest God's promises in our life. And all that other stuff is irrelevant because we are in the business of manifesting God's promises. So don't get distracted by fools and foolery. Don't get distracted by foolishness. Don't get distracted. Stay focused. Remember the other day I said that you got to put like blinders on so that you're focused, forward focused, looking only towards the future, forward, not getting caught up with what's going on the periphery. The periphery almost got me. The periphery almost took me out, but it didn't. See, that's the gift. The gift is that I went through something and I was able to catch myself, even if it meant that my husband had to catch me. I said, hey, saboteurs are acting up. You need to check that. I had to. But because he spoke my language, and he didn't speak it in judgment, because he spoke my language, and I could see the love on his face, and okay, I'm going to let you do what you're going to do. Because of that, I could receive it. Now, if he said, no, you're not going to do that, I'd be like, I don't know who you're talking to because you tell me what to do now. Listen, let's get it straight now. But he knew how to talk to me. I'm going to tell y'all this, and y'all can take it for what it's worth. The right person in your life makes all the difference in the world between manifesting God's promises and manifesting drama, trauma, and stress. We're always in a state of manifesting. We're manifesting something. We're creating something. We're producing something with our words, our thoughts, our feelings, and our emotions. The question is, what are you manifesting? What are you producing? I choose to produce love and joy and peace, and to manifest God's promises in the earth, because the kingdom of God is at hand. And all we've got to do is reach out and grab it. Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm teaching how to manifest God's promises. We're going to talk about taking advantage of God's timing and seasons to help accelerate the manifestation of the promises that God has made you. How to identify his promises and your purpose and your destiny and walk that thing out. How to go through the steps and develop your strategy for manifesting what God has already told you he's bringing your way. Tapping into love to be your accelerant, right? Instead of fear or anger or any of those things. My baby caught me. He caught me. All my life, I've been the one that catches everybody else. I've been the one to speak sense to other people. I've been the one to calm other people down. That's been my role in people's lives. Do you know how absolutely amazing and incredible it feels to have someone to do that for me? So I can't even be mad at that. All I can do is thank God for it. Our union, our marriage, our relationship is a manifestation of God's promises. I can't tell you how to do everything, but what I can tell you how to do is this. Tap in to God and what he's doing in your life, how to identify the promises that he's trying to manifest in your life, and how to make the shifts necessary for you to produce it. It's all about shift. It's not about changing who you are, but it's about shifting your perspective so that you can be more of who God already created you to be. For a long time, we've been talking about this. We've been talking about the person that God created us to be in the womb, and then how our saboteurs come in and those things begin to shift us and change us. And we put up all these defense mechanisms, and we have all these saboteurs that are operating to protect us. And while they serve their function, there comes a point where they're no longer protecting us, but they're destroying us. And we allow them to destroy us because we feel like we've got to prove something to the world. Whole time, all you got to do is learn how to tap in to what God is doing in your life from a place of love, a place of grace, a place of compassion. Because most of the time, when people have a lot to say about your life, they've got stuff that they're not dealing with in their own. So it's much easier to look at other people's lives and point stuff out than to deal with the trauma, the drama, and the stress in their own life. I'm blessed. I know my saboteurs. I know those things that try to trip me up. I'm able to identify them and check them. And when I need help checking them, I've got people who surround me, who hold me accountable to check them. So I'm good. And what I realize is when you're good, that goodness is not just for you. It's to share with the world. So I know my baby thought I was going to go off on my live, thought I was going to cuss some people out without cussing them out, or maybe with cussing them out. I've been known to do both. But it's time to level up. It's time to rise up and be who God has created us to be. No matter what people do, no matter what they say, don't let them steal your joy. He said this to me. Remember the commercial that said, never let them see you sweat? Well, your post let them see you sweat. I said, no, I wasn't sweating. I wasn't sweating. I was sweating. I was sweating and my deodorant wasn't working because I was starting to stink. But guess what? All things work together for the good of those that love the Lord and are called according to his purpose. So even that, see, there's a gift in everything. Even that, even in my sweat, my perspiration, my stank, there's a gift and a blessing. And that gift and blessing is this. You get to hear about Manifest God's Promises, the workshop that will literally change your life and begin to bring manifestation into your present. Yes, the kingdom of God is at hand, but you ain't even got your hand out. You ain't even reaching in the right direction. What you doing? Register for this class. It's only $22.22. Limited seats available, and it is filling up quickly. You want to get your ticket. $22.22 to learn how to manifest God's promises in your life. You don't want to miss it. Go to bit.ly/manifest God 222. We're doing this on Ash Wednesday. Look at the symbolism in it. And then we're launching our fast on Monday. I'll be dropping the group link for those who want to go on the 7-day fast with us. Baby, God is getting ready to do some things, unveil some things, and release some things. I'm just going through a little purge right now. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I'm just going through a little purge as he prepares me for greater. Are you ready for greater? If you're ready for greater and you want that greater and you want to be a part of our 7-day fast, we're doing a 7-day water fast. 7 days, 7 days, 7 days. Y'all, we got this. 7 days. Put fast in the comments. If you want the link for the class, there it is, but put link and I'll send it to you so that you'll have it in your inbox and you can simply click it. Put link in the comments. If you want the fast and the link, put fast and link, and I'll send you the information for both. What I don't want you to do is miss it. See, we get caught up in the drama of life and miss out on opportunities to take our lives to the next level. I'm so grateful that God blessed me with a husband who can check me gently. He knows how to talk to me so that I can hear him and respond. Not everybody can do that. It's a gift. Everyone's not anointed to be with you, but I'm grateful that he's anointed to be with me, and I'm anointed to be with him. It means that we can say things to each other that other people couldn't say. And it reach home. bit.ly/manifest God 222. It's time for you to manifest the promises that God has given you. He's one of mine. I think he's one of my greatest promises, because God knew that I needed him to balance me, to settle me, and for us to create a union that is greater than the individual parts. The whole is greater than just the sum of the parts. It creates a whole new thing. And that thing is the Johnsons. Coming to a camera near you, coming to a podcast near you, coming to YouTube near you. The Johnsons. Hey, y'all stay tuned. Who knows what all God is getting ready to produce? All I know is I'm ready to be in position to manifest everything that God has promised us. bit.ly/manifest God 222. I pray that the word blessed you. I pray that you got something that will allow you to continue your journey and keep moving forward with confidence and surety in the promises and the blessings of God. And if this word blessed you and you want to sow a seed, you feel compelled to sow a seed, you feel led to sow a seed, go to Cash App $DRV Walters, Cash App $DRV Walters, or PayPal.me/DRV Walters for a little while longer, just a little while, and then it's going to change. Okay. But look, I love you guys to life and life more abundant. Share this broadcast so that somebody who may be on the cusp of falling into a trap might see that you don't have to fall into the trap. There's an option. The word of God says this, that he has given to us for every temptation a way of escape. The problem isn't that you don't have an escape. The problem is that you won't take it. Take it. Run. Be like Joseph. Run out your clothes if you got to get away from the temptation. But get away from it. You guys, you don't have to do what you've done in the past. You can do it differently. And all of it is working together for your good. I love you guys to life and life more abundant. Have an absolutely amazing, incredible, and epic day. Be blessed. Mwah.